Hold up. It's time to take a look at your personal milestones and who has helped you get there. Hello, high flyers. I'm Anthony the Empathic Elevator. And today we're going to tune into the aspects of flexibility, collaboration, and perspective. This comes from, today is a number 3 day. Specifically the 3 of Pentacles when it comes to Virgo season as well. We're going to start with Conscious Spirit. Conscious Spirit. And grab some Abraham and some tarot cards and see what angel spirits and guides, ascended masters, and ascended ancestors have to say for the viewer today. So, calling in your higher team, calling in my higher team, my main man Metatron. Feel him step in, surrounding us with his grace, his presence. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we have for viewer today? 144 on the time array. Okay. We can get 1 or 2 more here. The underlying energy. Throat chakra. So tuning into that truth today with 222. Create a new relationship with truth. Also has to deal with what we hear to be truth. I speak my truth and I encourage others to speak theirs. I speak my truth and I encourage others to speak theirs. Starting out, we have the spark of the divine. Spark of the divine. I reignite the divine spark within me, and I recognize that I am part of creation. It's one of my favorite cards. You have this pink, unconditional, loving energy intertwining you, reminding you of your higher self, of this divine spark. This extension of source energy that you are. The number 27. Archangel Gabriel would like to help you to bring in some hope and intuition to our life, to your life. You may be interested or like calla lilies. Also getting celestite and adventuring with this stone around her neck. And we also have this feminine moon energy. I invite Archangel Gabriel to bring hope and intuition into my life. I invite Archangel Gabriel to bring hope and intuition into my life. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we have for the viewer? We have at day's end and rest. So Spirit calling you to look forward to some rest today. Perhaps we have a busy week ahead and maybe even some unseen collaborations coming up. I find peace in nature and rest my body and mind in order to connect to Spirit. The number 40, number 27, 22, and 20. Maybe see repetitive 222s or 2020 or 444s. Number 35 card and nature spirits. I respect all of nature's elemental beings and I help preserve life on Earth. Oh, I got a big ol' raven just landed on the railroad tracks in front of me. That messenger, that arc, and there he goes. One of nature's elemental beings. And I help preserve them on Earth with the number 35, which makes 8. And 8 is about confidence, building confidence through continued self-mastery. Reach out. So these cards coming out from the future position yesterday, now in the past position, past to present. I reach out my hand and heart to connect, unite all of humanity. Thank you for doing this. If this is the work that we've been doing, thank you for, embracing this change. 555 on the timer. Embracing this change within yourself. Sometimes it takes a lot to reach out to humanity, especially if we've been through a lot of trials and tribulations. We have the water elemental of embracing that change. I allow body, mind, and spirit to flow intuitively through the changes in life. Maybe feel connected to the mermaids. Even as a child, you felt connected to that, mermaid Barbie, the Little Mermaid. This mermaid elemental with these intuitive dolphin elementals. Dolphins are brilliant creatures, incredibly intuitive, incredibly connected to spirit. Some might say, ascended beings in their own right. 654, spirits at the door. Number 19, a nurturing heart with mother. So we have more of this feminine energy coming today, lots of feminine energy. I am a protective spirit and I reach out to all life with love and compassion. Spirit knows you're a protective spirit and reminding you that you are protected by Mother God. Mother God is only going to give you what you truly need when it comes to manifestations, this nurturing. Mother God wants you to nurture this inner child, bringing this totem of the wolf spirit to help you to spread those wings, to continue down this path of metamorphosis. Take some rest at day's end to help to fuel the energy that this process takes. It takes a lot of energy to tune into your spirit and to, reach out to others with heart. The wheel of life. The wheel of life. Excuse me. I am guided by the cycles of life and I live in complete harmony with them. So yawns are about releasing. As I yawn through this card, number 42, and releasing what's, maybe occurred in the past year in the cycle that we just stepped out of. Recognizing what we've accomplished in this previous season and embracing the cycles of life to live in complete harmony with them. The next card we have out is I follow my own unique path with courage and strength. Follow my own unique path with courage and strength. As the number 21, maybe born on the 21st, or a life path of 3. Or 6, life path of 6, 8, or 4. We also have the Dragon Guardians here to help you follow this life path. Dragon Guardians want to help you to follow your own unique path. I am in a harmonious flow with the moon's energy in all phases of life. The moon goddess. So as we approach a new moon, Spirit is calling you to tune into the goddess Lilith. the moon goddess, the feminine energies of the moon, and to be in harmonious flow. Allow your emotions to flow like the cycles of the earth and the moon. Okay, high flyers. I just love this little deck. I gotta show this again. Tinkerbell would like to say hello, high flyers, as well. Peter Pan had to have been one of my favorite movies growing up. And actually the live version I watched the most. It was like a play version, I guess, if you will. Angel spirits and guides, what do we have from the Abraham deck here? Abraham Hicks, a channeler for the collective of Abraham. Esther Hicks, excuse me, channel for Abraham. Angel Spirit, what else do we have? And the underlying energy from Abraham is, as I breathe deeply, I feel myself thrive. As I breathe deeply, I feel myself thrive. Spirit inviting you to take in a deep breath. Connecting with some wildflowers, connecting with the fall season, the smell of fall. So let's take a deep breath together. Being called to do a 3-6-9 breath. So we're gonna breathe in for 3, hold it for 6, breathe out for 9, and then hold that for 3. Breathing in. Hold. Slow breath out. Hold it out. And back to your normal breath. I can always reach for a thought that feels better. Always reach for a thought that feels better. The better feeling thought reverberates within you, opening passageways to well-being that reach far beyond this one good feeling thought. How delicious is that? Because when we begin to allow ourselves to feel and tune into that at least one good thought, 1331, after seeing 1221 on the timer. So you may be seeing these palindrome numbers. That's about reflecting, as above, so below. How are you reflecting out into your environment? So what is my big hurry? All is for joy. All is well. You may be seeing rabbits, sunflowers, wildflowers. As he holds this orange flower, this is about tuning into your feelings, your sacral chakra. Confirmation burp on the sacral chakra, as well as our truth, tuning into your truth, your ability to hear what resonates with and for you and what does not. Asking Archangel Gabriel to help you to tune in to your intuition, to find that layer of hope. 1432 on the timer. You may even desire to listen to 432 hertz, which is the frequency of the Schumann resonance, the resonance of the earth. Once again, being reminded that when I am feeling good, I am allowing in good. When I am feeling good, I am allowing in good. Even a hair blowing experience tuned into correctly, can feel good. You know, we have orange hair, that's about feeling good. And with the red of the card, that's about being grounded. Grounded in truth with all of the blue. Grounded in the truth of love and compassion. And it's not my work to control others. It is but only your work to glide along this path, this beautiful path. Perhaps get out in nature, again with the blue, tuning into your truth, tuning into what feels good with the orange. What does your heart desire? Where does your heart desire to go at this season in your life? I practice the science of deliberate creation. So we have more butterfly energy coming through. We may be connecting and seeing some butterflies. And seeing through the eyes of Source with this butterfly, seeing through the eyes of this transformative process. Giving thought to anything is creation. Giving deliberate thought to anything is deliberate creation. I practice the science of deliberate creation. Every emotion I feel is guidance from my adoring inner being. Spirit wants to remind you that the universe knows and adores you. Your inner being adores you regardless of what we've gone through, regardless of how many times we've slipped off the train tracks, stepped back into the matrix, reminding that you can bloom again when the season is right. To get grounded, to tune into your personal power, to tune into your deepest inner knowing, your ability to bloom and flower. 1717 on the timer. If you watch Military Time, you may be seeing repetitive numbers as such. Whatever I give my attention to, wanted or unwanted, I am creating. Whatever I give my attention to, I am creating. Again, paying attention to this process of blooming, feeling good along the way, doing what we love, standing tall and standing out. Spirit encouraging you to let your feelings stand out. Let your goodness stand out. And as a final reminder on this path and tuning into the cycles of the moon, the cycles of the earth, it is the contrast that puts eternalness in eternity. Without contrast, there would be nothing more to create. If it was all just pleasing things that we desired, then what more would there be to create? Would Source have even created anything more if everything had already been pleasing to look at? Your own valuable personal new desire is always born from contrast. That new desire is then heard and answered by Source energy. Thus, the glorious expansion of the universe, and in return, your beautiful expansion. Breathe that in, taking a deep breath of the gloriousness of your inner being that wants to connect with you, the gloriousness of the breath that's available to us. And with the water elemental, reaching out our hand to heart and looking for ways to feel better, connecting with groups, connecting with humanity. So we reach out that hand to the stars, the sun, the sky, to all of creation. I guess we're actually going to go for Prism Oracle today. Prism Oracle on top of the current cards here. Angel spirits and guides, what do we have for the viewer? I thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes, and for tuning into this channel on a regular basis. Here we go. Consciousness. Consciousness. First card out is about tuning into that divine spark, to our connection to body, mind, and spirit. Becoming in alignment with the whole. I reignite the divine spark of me, and I recognize that I am part of all creation. You are an essential piece of this creation, an essential circle in the ripples of the pond. Confidence. It's time to continue to work on this confidence, to wear the glasses of confidence, even fake it till you make it when necessary. And do some mirror work with this the black of the card, reminding us of a mirror and mirroring the hope and intuition that Archangel Gabriel brings to bring confidence in this path, this journey, this sojourn. Frustration. Frustration is not as bad as it sounds. It's okay to get frustrated. In fact, frustration is just part of the contrast. It even matches the color of this card about contrast, puts eternalness and eternity. So thank the contrast, thank the frustration. Even helps us to be tired at the end of the day so that we may rest. I rest my body and mind in order to connect to spirit, rest in nature. We have determination. This is that determination, 2022 on the timer, to create a new relationship with the whole, with, connecting with all. I, for one, don't believe in, shutting people out or, we got to make space for ourselves, but I really truly believe that we can come together as a whole, and there's no need to label people and obsess over it to the point of where we need to feel protected from others when we have protection. We have a protective spirit around us. It's time to trust that. With trust on the bottom of the deck, 2323 on the timer. Disruptions. Disruptions are but loving intermissions, loving collaborations with Source. Disruptions are part of the contrast. They help us to tune into that deeper inner knowing with magenta. Spirit asking you to allow body, mind, and spirit to flow through these changes, flow through these disruptions. No need to put any of it on a pedestal. We have the flow card coming out next as we speak on flow. This too is about allowing our emotions to flow, that water element, the element of relationship, how we relate to others, and to get into flow the cycles of life and live in complete harmony with them, with the wheel of life coming out. Wheel of life also reminds you that luck is to be yours, that goodness is on its way, even a windfall, so you desire it. So the death card comes out to remind us of the cycles of death, of life and death, the yin and yang, creation and destruction. as well as the moon's energy, asking us to get into harmonious flow with this energy. The new moon reminds us of death when the light has gone out, and the sun's light is no longer reflecting off the moon. And even death can guide us. Things that we let go and allow ourselves to let go also allow you to flow on your own unique path with courage and strength. The trust card, to trust the truth, to trust your connection to the whole, and to be at the center, be the heart center of this connection, this coming together. As you embrace the cycles, as you embrace your inner truth, and trust that you can always reach for a thought that feels better. Growth. Growth is about enjoying the journey, enjoying this growing, this transformative, as it may be a formidable process. But what is your big hurry? All is for joy, all is well. With the card and the little bunny rabbit in the field of growing grasses and flowers, kind of like attending to your garden, getting Eight of Pentacles energy, growing that confidence, growing through the isolation. Isolation reminds us that periods of isolation are okay. It also is a chance to tune into your allowing of what it is to feel good, as well as isolating what it is that maybe we're trying to control instead of being in the flow, because it is not my work to control others. The card of balance. Balance, practice the science of deliberate creation, creating balance in our life through deliberately, 2727 on the timer. Balancing things by being in the flow with Source, by deliberately creating what we desire from a heart space, from a space of joy and movement towards what you desire. Every emotion you feel is guidance from my adoring inner being. Emotions are energy and movement, energy and motion. So this is about creating a loving relationship foundation with the 4 pillars here, through letting your emotions guide you. Allow your emotions, your energy and motion to guide you. And to use that intuition, to ask Archangel Gabriel to help to strengthen this intuition, and to tune in to the nurturing heart aspects that is you, that protective mother. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we have for the viewer today? We have the card of sweetness. And this is about that unconditional love, the sweetness of spirit, a sweetness when we connect to nature spirits as well. I respect nature's elemental beings and I help preserve life on earth, reminding you of the sweetness at your core. You are sweet like a lollipop. We have the fear card coming up underneath. So what are we fearing if we're refusing to acknowledge how far we've come? Where perhaps are you fearing to get excited about adventures to come? Or we should, it's good to fear nothing, including fear itself. Fear is but a doorway, and we invite ourselves to walk through this doorway, like also a new moon, that, black energy, the energy of the womb, the energy of zero space, of creational feminine space, 3030 on the timer. With the number 3 today, aim for flexibility instead of rigidity today. Virgo season can put you on a quest for answers, but try to ask the right questions instead. Pick the brain of everyone you come in contact with today and assume you have something to learn. Besides, there is much to be gained from collaboration in the 3 of Pentacles today. Decaf coffee. Lean on the skills of others today, especially if there's a new skill or a shared vision you'd like to pursue. Whether you recruit some collaborators or take on a role as an apprentice, don't stay in isolation due to fear or pride. Wow, look at this. Isolation, fear. Don't stay in isolation due to fear or pride. Speaking, I'm on this journey too, and these readings speak to me as well. Although I'm kind of like in a flow where I don't perhaps remember everything that I say. Due to fear and pride, but put yourself out there and trust the divine expertise of others. We have the trust card out here as well. But if you recently completed a huge emotional, professional, or spiritual milestone, perspective with the world card asks you not to rush past the state of completion too quickly. At the end of today, take some time to pat yourself on the back for a job well done. Maybe to help release some frustration about the perceived things to come. And be sure to call the people who have helped you along the way by finding the appreciation for your work that you've put in to achieve your sense of wholeness, that sense of wholeness when it comes to trust, coming together in wholeness, in that heart space, reaching for that better feeling thought. You can give meaningful thanks to others and the universe itself. Today's mantra is, I will get excited about the shared adventures to come. It's time to get excited about shared adventures, about collaboration, 3333 on the timer. Even if it's just collaborating with spirit, collaborating with your spirit guides, with water elementals, collaborating with the cycles of the earth and the sun, the moon, nature spirits. Today's journal prompt, what personal milestones have I completed? And who can I thank for helping me and encourage me along the way? Set aside 20 minutes, set a timer to look through the photos from your past year. As you look, ask yourself what accomplishments or experiences you are most proud of. Maybe, even I'm getting this sense of bittersweetness, even some loss with the death card, reflecting on what we've learned through these cycles, including loss. 34 on the timer. Born on this day, Florence Kelley, American social and political reformer and founder of the National Labor Committee. Irene Joliot-Curie, French Nobel Prize winning chemist, physicist and politician. It's a mouthful. And Jesse Owens, American track and field athlete and 4-time Olympic gold medal winner. I remember Jesse Owens. The battles that count aren't the ones for gold medals. The struggles within yourself, the invisible, inevitable battles inside of all of us, that's where it's at. Gaining that perspective about how far you've come during those invisible battles with self, allowing yourself to be flexible today, to open up to ideas of collaboration, perspective, trust, and to get into flow with the cycles of life. So I hope this finds you on a lovely altitude today. I leave you with this, and I love you. Take care. Bye.